Thank you. I'm Joe Finley, the high school principal, and this is our FY16 budget proposal. I gave you a paper copy that has some updates that's a little bit different from the one that you received electronically. The links on the paper one that you can't obviously link anything to are the same as the ones in the previous copy, so you're not missing anything there. The first slide here is the projected population for the high school, grades 8 through 12 for next year. We're going to have about 1,121 students next year based on our current population. The biggest increase will be at 8th grade, which will have an additional 34 students. Grade 9 will increase by 13, grade 10 by 14, grade 11 will go down by 36, and grade 12 will go up by 15. And these numbers can change a lot between now and when school starts because we typically get about 40 new enrollments and 30 or 40 kids who leave. So right now we're not sure exactly what the numbers will be, obviously. Class sizes range from 24 to 26 in 8th grade, which is the largest class, to about 20 to 21 in grade 11. The 11th and 12th grade classroom sizes tend to be a little bit smaller because of AP classes that are offered at those levels, so they take some of those kids away from the core classes. Any questions on this slide? The goals that we've been working on for the past 3 years, there are 10 of them, and you've seen these before. The first one is to implement our response to intervention program, which is we have completed. That's in blue. All the completed ones are in blue. We've established an advisory program that we call Nighttime at the high school, which is currently focused mostly on academics, but eventually we think it'll be a full-blown advisory program. We've established school-wide rubrics for things like writing and research. We are providing multiple pathways to graduation. And we're going to continue to prepare for our NEASC self-study, which has been moved to 2017. It was initially 2016, and they asked for volunteers to push it back a year. And I raised our hand, and they let us do that, which is a good thing because we're doing a lot of things right now. We still have a goal of attaining 95% school-wide daily attendance. We're getting very close to that, but we're not there yet. We are in the process of implementing a proficiency-based system of learning, teaching, and reporting. That is well underway, and actually we've started the grading and the proficiency-based this year. There's still some things that have not been totally completed, so that's still in progress. We need to coordinate our curriculum in all content areas, grades 8 through 12. That's in process now. And we'd like to hire a half-time 6 through 12 literacy coach to improve literacy practice across all content areas. And the last goal is one that I think is our toughest goal to reach, which is a 90% graduation rate. I thought we were getting there. 2 years ago, we were at 87 point something. And this past year, we went down to 80%. And we did a lot of research. We took a look at causes for this. We had 31 kids who did not make it to graduation. Of that group, we have about, I think it's 5 kids who are still in school, who came for a 5th year, which is good, but they're still counted as dropouts. We have a lot of students who had substance abuse problems, and they just sort of stopped coming to school. We have other kids who just have not been able to keep up academically, and they get to the point where they can't earn enough credits to graduate. So with our new curriculum, which is very challenging, as we go into the future, I think that might be more of a problem than it is now. So we're going to have to work on additional ways to improve. Everything I talked about on the other page, all those goals are in some ways related to graduation rate. The Multiple Pathways program is one of those programs that I think you'd like to get some feedback on how it's working, because we started this 2 or 3 years ago. Of the kids who went through that program last year, of the seniors, there were 9 seniors, and 8 of those graduated from high school, which is really remarkable, because every one of those kids was way behind on earning credits and had multiple issues that were preventing them from learning. And the 9th student got a GED within a year, so we feel pretty good about that. Jobs for Maine graduates continues to be successful with a large number of kids. I think it's 23 out of 24 of those students who were in the program their final year did graduate. Our in-school detention program, which you funded 2 years ago, has reduced our out-of-school suspensions dramatically. You have a chart in your paperwork that indicates how much the out-of-school suspensions have dropped, and that's really important for keeping kids in school, because if you get suspended out of school, you tend not to do your work while you're out of school, and you're more likely to keep up with your studies if you stay in school while suspended. We need to improve student literacy, which Steve's been talking about. We need to develop a more coherent curriculum, because I think that helps kids learn better. And proficiency-based grading, I think, is really going to help a lot of kids. There are a certain amount of kids who really like it because they're not being, their grade's not going down because of their work habits. It's about what they know and understand. And a lot of those kids are really thriving with this new system. So that's the end of that. Let's see if I can do this. I think I can. This is just one page that you've received tonight, which has a couple of minor changes. I'm going to go through it really quickly. The first category is the Office of the Principal, which is for me, for my office. I've requested an increase of $1,000 in postage. In 2006, we had $14,000 in postage, and every year we start to run short because the postage has gone up from 39 cents to 49 cents in that time. So we end up taking it from other places to help cover the postage. We're reducing our printing costs by $2,000. We're increasing our NEASC dues and our MPA dues and other fees because they've just gone up and we have to pay those. They go up by $1,000. And the books for the principal's office, I'm cutting $500, and repairs to $500 from $2,000. So that's a total savings of $2,000 in the office of the principal. If you'll note, things in green are things that have gone up, and things in yellow have gone down. That's just a way to follow what we're doing here. Supplies, we've gone from $71,000 to $64,000. It's a drop of $6,000 plus. Textbooks have gone from $19,000 to $13,900. That's a reduction of $5,000. And in 2006, just another point of interest here is the textbook price was $39,000. So by doing things electronically and getting textbooks online has saved a lot of money. That's correct. Yep. I've eliminated the NEAS Steering Committee summer work. Jobs for Maine graduates, the program I just spoke about, that stays the same. We pay half the cost of that program. The other half is paid by Jobs for Maine graduates. Put in $300 additional dollars for our ropes certification. That's for our Project Adventure and physical education, where they have the ropes that the kids climb up on, and we have to make sure they're safe. The next category is software. We reduced that by increased by $950. That's because of the number of students we have, but I think I just got a price yesterday for Naviance, which is the personal learning plan college search. That's, I think, it's going to be closer to $6,000, so I think that'll be reduced. New equipment. I'll follow my lines here. Oh, yeah. Is down by $12,500. The health center supplies is up by $1,000 to pay for AED batteries. And the activity account is down $1,400. That includes athletics, and Blair's going to talk about that in a minute. Transportation costs are down by $1,500. So the regular education program is down by $36,830. Vocational program is down $500 for a total reduction in the high school budget to $37,371. And Mr. Morelli will now go over the athletic budget. Mr. Morelli, are you here?